Evan, let's start off with retail media. Now, this is a term we hear a whole lot from people, but I think not everybody really understands what it is. So can you give us sort of a one-on-one explanation?
Sure. Retail media is actually the fastest growing segment of the advertising economy right now. 3/4 of brands and their agencies now create bespoke retail media budgets that are not necessarily normal impression-based stuff. Right. And that's up 3x from just 3 years ago. You look at the entire market and retail media will do about 40 billion, maybe right. even north of that this year. The majority of that has been on Amazon, but last year, Walmart sold $2.2 billion of retail media advertising. Instacart will probably do near $1 billion in retail media advertising this year. And I think one of the big reasons is the distance between that first impression and that first transaction is compressed in the retail media environment. And then the nature of tracking how your money is being spent and how effective it is much different in that environment than the traditional media environment. But as retail media evolves, I think what's interesting is that it's becoming a number of different things. It isn't just doing kind of virtual end caps in Amazon. It isn't,
what is a virtual end cap?
Well, virtual end caps. So, retail media traditionally would be those floor postings and the end caps and the shelf hangers you'd see in places like Walmart. Or Target. And so, what they've evolved into is when you're, going through Amazon's very sticky shopping environment, you'll see a tremendous number of ads that they know you're looking for a product because right. they have access to all your data, and same thing in Walmart, same thing in Instacart. And so, I call them virtual end caps or virtual shelf hangers. But it's evolving into much more than that. I think there's many more facets to retail media that are opening up that kind of defy traditional explanations and definitions of retail media. And frankly, the folks at AiBUY are a great example of how retail media is probably going to invade other parts of the entire media ecosystem.